Choosing the wrong town in Lehigh Valley can completely change how you feel about living here. I see this happen more than people realize. Someone moves here, feels unsettled in a year, and assumes the whole Lehigh Valley was not what they expected. In reality, the region was fine. The fit inside was wrong. If you are deciding between Allentown, Bethlehem, and Easton, this will help you understand how different these places actually feel once you are living there, not just visiting for a weekend. If you are new here, my name is Bernadette Rabel. I live and work in the Lehigh Valley, and I have for many years. One of the most common questions I hear from people planning to move to our area is, which town is best? The truth is, there is no universal answer. These three areas attract very different types of people, and the right choice depends far more on your lifestyle than most buyers expect. This is not about listings. It is about what life actually feels like after you unpack those boxes. On a map, Allentown, Bethlehem, and Easton look close enough that people assume the differences are minor. However, they are not. Where you live affects how much time you spend in a car, how connected you feel to your surroundings, how often you go out during the week, how easy daily life feels. When people regret their move to the Lehigh Valley, it is rarely because of the region itself. It is because they chose a town that did not match how they actually live. Understanding that upfront saves a lot of frustration later. Allentown tends to appeal to people who want practicality and flexibility. It is more spread out. Errands are straightforward, daily routines feel efficient, and it works well for people who value convenience, accessibility to major routes, and a more functional pace of life. Downtown Allentown, however, feels energetic and surprisingly walkable. Restaurants, coffee shops, events, art, nightlife. You can grab a concert or a hockey game at the PPL Center and walk over to Rosa Blanca for a dinner afterwards. Everything feels accessible and active, but the feel changes quickly as you move outward. The suburbs shift fast. 1 minute you are in a development, you drive 5 minutes and you're passing a farmland. The contrast is part of what makes Allentown unique. Some areas feel busier, some feel quiet and residential. Overall, Allentown supports people who are focused on work, family routines, and structure. People who thrive here usually like having space, clear boundaries between work and home, and a predictable rhythm to their week. If you want daily life to feel manageable and practical, Allentown often delivers that. Bethlehem feels very different. It has a strong sense of identity and history. It is called the Christmas City for a reason. During the holidays, it feels almost like a storybook. But even outside of December, downtown Bethlehem has charm that people notice immediately. Cobblestone streets, colonial architecture, boutiques, and cafes, and some of the best restaurants in Lehigh Valley, all packed into a tight, lively area. There is culture everywhere. Live music at the steel stacks, festivals year-round, Christmas markets, art shows, a creative scene that feels authentic rather than manufactured. Certain parts of Bethlehem are more walkable and connected. There is a noticeable community feel that draws people who enjoy being out and about, even casually. People who choose Bethlehem often value atmosphere and character. They like stepping outside and feeling like they are part of something established. Life here can feel more social and more visible. That can be energizing for the right person or overwhelming for someone who prefers more separation. If you enjoy events, familiarity, and a strong sense of place, Bethlehem often stands out. Easton surprises a lot of people. It is a quaint urban enclave that borders New Jersey, which makes it attractive for people who want to avoid New Jersey taxes while still keeping an easy commute option. There's almost a type of Brooklyn vibe in certain parts of the area, especially around the Circle. There's always something happening. Farmers markets, festivals, live music, art events. It feels active but very intimate. Easton has a personality. It feels a bit less polished and more organic. There is a strong local pride and a creative edge. It attracts people who appreciate character and independence. At the same time, once you move into the suburbs of Easton, things open up more. More space, quieter streets, easy convenience. That blend of urban energy and suburban calm is a part of its appeal. If you like texture, individuality, and being close to New Jersey border without being in it, Easton resonates. The easiest way to narrow this down is to think about your average Tuesday, not your ideal Saturday. Where do you spend most of your time? How often do you go out versus stay in? How much energy do you want around you? What makes you feel settled instead of restless? Allentown supports efficiency and range. Bethlehem supports connection and atmosphere. Easton supports individuality and a little bit of edge. None of these are better. They are just simply different experiences inside the same region. When people feel aligned with their town, the Lehigh Valley feels like home. When they do not, it can feel off, even if everything else checks out. If you're considering a move to the Lehigh Valley, understanding these differences early on makes everything smoother. On this channel, I break down what living here actually feels like, how different areas compare, and what people often wish they have known before choosing where they land. If you want that kind of clarity as you plan your next move, hit that subscribe button. And if you are deciding between these towns right now, this is the right place to start.